Hi guys, and welcome to that video where bloggers like to talk about the stuff that they have put in their rubbish bin. Yes, today's video is my beauty empties / mini reviews of products that I've used up. Slightly less catchy title, but there we go, same video. So as I think I said in my last empties video, I've only done one before. This time it's going to be a little bit more substantial because I've been saving for quite some time. I think that if a product manages to become empty, as far as beauty blogging goes, it's quite a high accolade because we're really lucky that we get to try out quite a lot of things, and so things often get put to the side when they've only been used for a few weeks. So if something is used right until it's finished, until it's an empty, then it must have been a seriously good product. So for the majority of things in here, I absolutely love them, so I'm not going to rave about them too much, but I'm just going to go through them quite quickly. There are a few exceptions in here. There are some products in here which I've actually thrown away because I didn't like them. So yeah, we will get to those, but no particular order, let's get started. The first thing in my little bag, and by the way, the process of doing empties is also a funny one. Basically, I don't know about other bloggers, but I kind of leave this carrier bag underneath my bin. My bin is kind of like wedged between my wardrobe and an ottoman, and I leave this bag underneath the bin, and whenever I go to throw something empty away, and then I realise, oh no, I'll talk about that in the video, I stick it in the bag. And that process has kind of been going on for the past 4 months or so, so yeah. Thought I'd just tell you that in case you're wondering. You probably already knew that. So the first thing that was in my little carrier bag is this, and it's the Liz Earle Eye Bright Soothing Eye Lotion. So I was really gutted when this ran out because I couldn't justify buying another one because I had a few other eye cleansers, if I'm completely honest, I needed to try. But had I not had others to try, this definitely would have been repurchased because it's such a lovely, very soft and gentle eye makeup remover. It's Liz Earle, so there's no surprise that I absolutely love it. I love all of her skincare products, but this was just a super duper gentle eye makeup remover. It worked a treat, it got rid of all my eye makeup, it was really gentle, it didn't kind of like pull at the under eye skin, so really loved this one. And when I finish the eye makeup remover that I'm currently using, which is Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm not so in love with it, I find I have to give it a little bit more rubbing, I will be repurchasing this. Next up, I have an Origins Micellar Water. This is the Dr. Andrew Weil for Origins Mega Mushroom Relief. Really long title, it's Origins Micellar Water basically. This again was one that I really loved, as you can see by the fact there's nothing left in it. I use a micellar water every day as part of my cleansing routine. I use it before I use another type of cleanser. So at the moment I'm using a Nivea micellar water followed by Liz Earle Cleanse and Polish. Before the Nivea I was using this. I use a micellar water to get rid of the bulk of the makeup and then another form of cleanser to get rid of the rest of it, which I find is a really good routine for me. As far as micellar waters go, this one is not that cheap. I think it's around £16, but I'm not entirely sure. And I think drugstore ones are just as good, but this is just really nice for soothing the skin. I think that's what the mushroomy kind of part of the ingredients do for this. It just helps to calm any redness. But as I said, if you don't like to spend too much on your skincare routine, budget ones are just as good. If you do like to spend a little bit more, then this one is really super great for any sensitivity. Next, I have the Bumble & Bumble A Bit Blondish Hair Powder. Now this is one that I actually threw away that's not empty. In fact, there's quite a lot left in here because I really did not like this. I've got quite light blonde hair, and when I use dry shampoo I like it to be light blonde or white. This was more of a golden blonde, so yes, for some blondes it might be great, but for me it just made me look like I needed to use a purple shampoo on my hair. It looked like I hadn't washed my hair even more, so it just made it look worse. So really didn't like this, and I don't know any girls in my friendship group that have the right colour hair that this would work for. So I decided to throw this away, which is a shame because it was expensive, and normally I love Bumble & Bumble products, and yeah, really disappointed with that. Here we have a dry shampoo which I have actually finished. This is the Collab dry shampoo in the shade Monaco. This had a really gorgeous fragrance, really fresh, really light and really clean, which is what you want from a dry shampoo. Not that my hair is smelly when it's dirty, but my hair just wants a little bit of volume, and having that extra nice scent just made it even more lovely to use. This does give a very light white powder, which for brunettes might not be ideal, but for me I really like it because it made my hair look lighter, and if my hair is in need of a bit of a colour top up, then that's amazing. And yeah, I've already repurchased this. I have another dry shampoo here. Gosh, what's this saying about my hair routine? I promise you I do actually wash my hair. This is the Richard Ward Keratin +1 Day Dry Shampoo. Another really good one, but it was more pricey than the Collab, and it's more expensive also than Batiste. And to be honest, I think they are very comparable, so I'd save you money and go for a Collab or Batiste. I have another empty micellar water here. This is one of the Nivea Daily Essentials Sensitive 3-in-1 Micellar Cleansing Water. This is a really, really good drugstore micellar water. Absolutely love this. I love it just as much as the Origins, but it's a lot cheaper, and I think there's more in the bottle. This is 200ml. Oh, this is 200ml as well. I thought the Nivea would have more in it, but they're the same. Yeah, absolutely love this. It does what it says on the tin, and generally a really good makeup remover. Next, I have the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Natural Bronze Body Lotion. Now this I finished just before Christmas, and it was pretty much my, not every day, every time I'd showered I would apply this just to give my skin a little bit of colour without having to go down the whole fake tanning route. So by using this twice or 3 times a week, I would just always have a little bit of a colour without being fully fake tan. So it's really nice if you just want to consistently have a bit of a healthy glow to you. This also doesn't smell, which is just the holy grail of anything tanning wise. It's a gradual tan, so it's really good if you're not very good at tanning yourself. And I haven't repurchased this yet because I've just been pale recently, and when I have needed to tan I've used the Hishi 1 Hour Tan, but I will definitely be repurchasing this. Oh, actually I've got the Dove Summer Body, but the new one, the Dove Derma Spa, to try next. I won't be repurchasing for a little bit, but I'm sure I will in a few months' time. Next, in my little bag of goodies, I've got a couple of different serums by Origins. I love Origins serums. There's something about them that is almost quite mattifying to my skin, which, as you'll know from my videos, I do tend to get a little bit shiny. So if a serum can be in any way mattifying, then I just absolutely love it. Origins skincare in general, I'm a huge, huge fan, and I've used up their original skin serum and their A Perfect World serum. Both of them have just worked wonders for my skin. I find that I'm just always having a good skin day when I use these. Both of them I would again say I'd repurchase, but I'm actually using a Dolphin serum at the moment, which I'm also loving. I've just been having a really good run with serums recently, so I won't be purchasing them just yet. And I'd say between the two I'd probably go for A Perfect World, just because it does have even more mattifying. It's not a mattifying serum, but on my skin it leaves an almost Benefit Professional kind of silicone-y feel, but not as much as that, so it feels like a really good makeup base too. Oh, this is quite a luxurious one. So this is the Bamford Botanic Sugar Body Polish. Now this is a very, very luxurious product. It's not cheap. It's a very luxurious is the only word I can use for this, but it's a body scrub with really, really big granules, and the fragrance of this just reminds me of like really posh spas and lovely, lovely holiday destinations. Posh hotels have Bamford in their bathrooms sometimes. I know the hotel that I went to in Gestad had it, and it was just so incredible. The smell always reminds me of that place. But this was their sugar body polish. I thought for value for money it's not that great, so I won't be repurchasing it, because I think it's about £40 and you get what, 200ml of body polish in here, and I think that Sanctuary and what are those other ones, Rituals, they're just as good. But if you do love to have a really, really pampering bath and good old scrub, then this was absolutely super, and the smell, can't even describe to you how incredible that smell is. Then I've got a shampoo and conditioner. These are the Liz Earle shampoo and conditioners. I finished these quite some time ago, and I didn't repurchase just because I have a lot of different shampoos and conditioners in my cupboard, and I love to really mix up my hair care routines. I find that my hair, I kind of keep it on the edge by, keep it on its edge by continually changing my shampoo and conditioner so that it doesn't get kind of immune to anything, which my hairdresser said is a really good thing. But, so this is the, oh, I lied, this is the Energizing Body Scrub, but I did finish the shampoo too. Maybe I told you about that in the last Empties video. The body scrub was amazing. Again, a little bit pricey for a body scrub, and I find that when they're in these tubs like this, I use them in about 3 showers, so not great value for money, but a lovely product with a lovely smell. This is the Botanic Shine Conditioner, which was really, really good for my hair. I just found it slotted really easily into my hair care routine, if that makes sense, so it works really well with other products that I was using. I think Liz Earle have 3 different types of conditioners. This one is for normal hair. I also have the one for dry hair, which is what I'm using at the moment, alongside a Tresemme oil one, because my hair's been coloured recently. I highly, highly recommend these. I think they're a little bit on the high-end scale price point wise, but they really do a very good job with what they say on the tin basically. Then we have some smaller products that have fallen to the bottom. We have the Dolphin Ideal Resource Night Cream. I was so sad when this ran out because I absolutely loved this part of my night routine. I also used the Dolphin Revitalizing Oil, which was in my 2015 top 10 beauty products, and yeah, the two of those work really well together. This, as far as a night cream goes, because it's Dolphin, you know it's going to have just the most incredible fragrance and just works absolute wonders on the skin. I did find sometimes I'd wake up and my skin would still be a little bit oily or shiny, but that was fine once I used a Micellar Water. But overall, this really regulated out my skin, and I just woke up on most days having a really good skin day, and I credit this and the oil a really lovely evening combination. I actually forgot about this product until I pulled it out of the bag, but now I remember how much I love this stuff. It's the Liz Earle Botanical Shine Nourishing Hair Oil. For me, when my hair is wet, I need to put an oil in the end so that I can brush it through before I blow dry, and this was what I used to use for that until it ran out, and I just absolutely loved it. It was really good at detangling, it stopped any flyaway hairs, stopped any frizziness, and just a generally really good product. It was very nourishing to the ends and it smelled great as well, it felt good. So yeah, all round a really lovely product which I highly recommend. I think L'Oreal Elvive is a cheaper version of this, which I also love, but if you want something just a little bit more special, maybe L'Oreal Elvive isn't quite enough for your hair, then I highly recommend this. Absolutely love it and will be repurchasing. So next is a little mini, and this is the Pureology Colour Fanatic, what's it actually called? Multitasking Hair Beautifier. Hair Beautifier doesn't really summarise what it does, and I don't even know if I was using this correctly, but basically when my hair was wet, I was spritzing this all throughout my hair, like the Liz Earle oil, before I brushed it and before I blow dried it. So this, again, I needed it for its conditioning properties and for detangling, because otherwise I could not get a hairbrush through my hair. I now have the full-size version of this, but I'm looking for more travel sizes because I used to keep this in my travel bag when I went away overnight anywhere, wherever I went on holiday. This would always be in my travel bag, and I absolutely relied on this for being able to brush my hair after coming out of the shower. So will be repurchasing minis and have already repurchased the full size. Last few bits and pieces and a few hairs, that's gross, ew. So we've got a This Works Plus Deep Sleep Pillow Spray. These are just absolutely incredible. I don't know if they are placebos or if they genuinely do what they say they do, which is help you drift to sleep and have a really nice calming evening's sleep, but they really do work. I find that I sleep much better, I have better dreams, and I drift off a lot more quickly when Charlie spritzes both of our pillows with this. We've now got the full-size version, and I've probably gone through about 3 or 4 of these minis because I always take them with me when I go travelling. I just spray them on the pillow. I find it, especially when I'm not in my own bed, I find it quite hard to sleep. So I really notice a difference when I don't have this. I find it takes me hours to get to sleep, whereas when I spritz this on the pillow, I'm just gone, like within minutes, completely off into the land of slumber. So this works really well. I find the minis seriously handy, and I've also got the full-size one, so definitely recommend this, and will be repurchasing more minis, although I think I have a few that have been in Birch boxes recently, so don't need to repurchase. I have a couple of eyebrow products. These are both Eye of Horus Ultimate Brow Define Pencils, and I also recently ran out of my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but doesn't seem to be in the bag. I actually thought one of these was one, but no, they're both Eye of Horus. But all three, Eye of Horus, these two, and the Anastasia Brow Wiz, were just the most incredible brow products. Now I'm using the Urban Decay Brow Beater, which I love as well, but I think that these two plus the Anastasia were just that tiny bit better. Colour-wise, these were a perfect match for my eyebrows. I found that they looked really natural and very slim pencils, which is great if you want to almost create that fine hair-like stroke in your eyebrows, which I definitely did need to do. So these were amazing. I picked these up in America, I think I got them from Sephora. So when I next go to New York, I will be topping up with more of these. Last two products, I feel like I'm going at 100 miles an hour. One of them is the VO5 Hot Oil Intensive Pre-Shampoo Treatment. Now this came in a box of about 8, but I only used one because I just found it a bit of a pain to use, and I didn't notice that much difference with my hair, so I didn't even use the others. I think they're still like in my hair cupboard somewhere. Maybe my hair wasn't dry enough that it really needed these. Maybe I'll do it again now that my hair's been coloured and maybe needs a bit more treatment. But basically with these, you fill the sink or fill a cup with really hot water to heat the oil, you pull it all through your hair, and then you shampoo and condition as normal. And it's meant to really intensely nourish your hair and bring moisture, especially to the ends if you have dry ends. But to be honest, for all the faff, I just didn't really notice that much difference with my hair afterwards, and it was just another thing to add to your shower routine, and I just couldn't be bothered with it. So not sure if I recommend these. As I said, maybe my hair wasn't bad enough that it needed these, but yeah, I didn't see a difference, so won't be repurchasing. And finally, and I did have 2 of these in here, or I've definitely thrown away 2 of these, but I must have put one in the actual bin instead of this bag. But this is one of my Bite Beauty Matte Lip Creme crayons. I never know the actual name. Matte Creme Lip Crayon by Bite Beauty in the shade Amaretto. This is another product that was in my 2015 top 10 beauty products, and I just absolutely love these lipsticks. They're such gorgeous colours, gorgeous formula, they're not drying, they're not too matte, they're not too shiny, and they're so easy to apply because of the shape of the actual bullet. So just something that I used to use, I think maybe 8 months of this year. I have used this as an everyday lipstick. I don't have it on now because I just put on some lip balm. This one, Benefit Cha Cha Tint, favourite. But yeah, I've got through 2 of these at least this year. I've got 2 more in my lipstick drawer, and I'm dreading the day that those run out. But again, when I next go to a Sephora, I'll be topping up on these because it's just such a gorgeous lip colour. Pretty much my signature lip colour, if I can have a signature lip colour. Who knows, but absolutely love these, highly recommend them, and will definitely be repurchasing. So that's it, my rubbish bag is now empty, and all of these rubbish items can now go where they finally belong, which is in the actual bin. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed looking through my empties with me. Sorry I spoke really fast, I feel like I was a little bit hyper and just word vomited that whole video at you, but yeah, so loads of really great products there, lots of things which I'll be repurchasing. Hopefully it's been useful for you to see things that I've actually run out of, which, as I said, is the highest accolade of products when it comes to beauty bloggers, because there's a lot of stuff out there, so if we use something up, then it must be a really good product. So don't forget to give this video a little thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and don't forget to also follow me on Snapchat if you don't already, because I've been quite active on Snapchat recently. I've been doing lots of behind the scenes, just general day-to-day stuff. And yeah, loads of fun things on Snapchat, so make sure you're following me. It's JosieLDN, same as my Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Twitter too. And on my blog, thank you guys so much for all your lovely feedback on my blog redesign. It's just really boosted my love of my blog again. So I've been blogging really regularly, so hopefully you're all following the blog, and I'm blog loving, and I'm going to stop promoting myself now and say see you next time. Thank you guys for watching, and subscribe if you're new. Bye bye!